So we're talking about the functionality of an art or the techniques within the art, and we're talking about the suitability of what seems practical or what doesn't seem practical, and can that be applied in a real situation, given that that real situation has somebody that's not going to stand there while you finish it, and it's going to be messy and muddy and dirty and unclear, right? Slippery and bloody and blind and by surprise and after you've been hit, and right, somebody's um, really going after you, not cooperative, right? So real pressure. And one of the things you said is that, as a teacher, I want to make sure when I'm teaching this technique, I'm letting them know that you're never going to do this technique in real life. It's not going to happen this way. But through the practice of it, eventually you'll notice little pieces of the practice we do every week are going to come into your awareness, come into your toolkit, and you're going to be able to function with them, right? Like this bit of modding mechanics, this bit of concept, this bit of grip, this bit, whatever it is, which is great. So what that puts me in mind of is let's say that you have a lung disorder, right? Like a real genetic predisposition, real problem. You could die if whatever. And then you turn on your TV and there's an advertisement for some headache medicine, new headache, I don't know, right? Some pharmaceutical company. The pharmaceutical company, by the way, made $36 billion last year. They spent $46 million to make the commercial, right? Super shiny, super pretty. The commercial spends 1 minute and 26 seconds telling you how your life is horrible until you get this drug in you, right? And it's cheap, and your pharmacist will recommend it, and it's safe, and you'll be running in the fields with horses and surfing, because that's what's on the thing. The last 3 seconds, it says, da 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 da, worry about this, oh my God, you could die, this and this. And also, by the way, if you have this lung disease, you shouldn't take this, because pretty good chance you're going to die. Which part of that commercial are you going to pay attention to? The running with the horses, the surfing, I certainly look younger, certainly look healthier, seem to have lost weight, joie de vivre once you take this drug. So the company can say, hey, we told you, if you have this lung disease, this particular drug could take you out. But we also really spend our time, energy, attention, money telling you the other stuff, right? So we could say that they told you both things. You made a poor decision, you and your doctor, you took this drug, and now your lung thing came into play. So when you say that, hey, we have this technique, and when I teach it, I remind them it's never going to work this way, but little elements are going to help you. My question would be, how often do you tell them that? Is it 3 seconds out of every minute and a half? So you can say you told them. Is that really what they're getting? Oftentimes people will buy something from you that is not exactly what you're selling. So what their takeaway will be different than you intended. Other times you intend something, but you don't really back it up with your resources. You don't remind them. You don't hit home. You don't lead with it. It's buried at the end. So it's something to think about. To me, it's not enough just to say, well, I warned them, and then this is really exciting. Let's do it 45 more times. What a cool technique, because especially impressionable youths. I think he said something about, but anyway, we love it. We worked it a lot. So I think what we'd want to do is have a balanced approach and then reiterate those important warnings, if you will, more often than most people do. I don't know if I can say how often, right? Make sense?